Hello girls, today we start with rolling the ball under our feet. Regarding the technique, while I'm going to be talking, to explaining you why it's so important, you're going to be doing it from the toes to the heel, different directions, and don't be afraid to put enough of pressure, especially if you seated. I recommend you to start doing it seated with like a rolling of your body, rolling of your feet. Do one feet after another, of course, and don't be afraid to put your weight. There is nothing that you can damage there, not even stretch. You can't stretch plantar fascia, but you definitely can hydrate and wake up the receptors for our brain. It is very important. Our brain mapping uh, our hands and feet as the best areas in our body, not as the best areas. The brain sees the feet and the hands better than everything else. So it is very important to stimulate that. Not only Chinese medicine and other acupressure, sensory reflexology put a lot of attention to the feet, but idea is that we have 65 bones and ligaments there. It also should motivate us to work. Plus our feet, our plantar fascia goes to our calves, to our sacrum, our hamstring, sacrum, back of the back muscles, erector spinae, back of the neck, and our scalp aponeurosis. And we all know that tightness, adhesions, discomfort, not gliding in that will reflect a lot in your forehead. It actually connects like to the forehead. So after rolling your ball for 2 minutes under the feet, you might feel a relaxation in your forehead that's literally possible. And right now, we as a society mistreating our feet. We put them in the coffins, in leather jails, as Thomas Meyer says, and we don't walk enough bare feet. We don't climb trees enough. Yes, so we are mistreating them, and we have to compensate that, at least as simple as ball rolling. And I recommend you can change your feet if you are doing it with me to another. And I recommend you not to have it as a separate routine, because I know that a lot of separate routines never been done. I recommend you to have the ball near you where you brush your teeth, so you always remember, or have the ball at the office to remove your shoes, and 2 minutes. So daily each feet is a minimum. You can roll as much as you feel like it. Not that's only going to be in plus. And after that, we talked about the balls. Don't want to take too much of our precious time together for the balls, but I love the balls, and please, the feet is the easiest which you can roll and really benefit the whole backline. And today we will do the Japanese shiatsu face massage, which is massage by pressure point. The way you do this massage, you press into the certain points. And again, I want you to imagine a lot of pressure, but also not just standing like we sometimes do in the technique very light. No, this is a good, very dedicated pressure massage. That's a Japanese techniques. However, a lot of points are the same as meridians, Chinese meridians. And if you know acupressure, it actually calcifying the whole body of yours. So it is important, and it is important to give your tissue a break from myofascial techniques, from rolling techniques. So I included this as a mini introduction, and of course we will finish with something extra. And we will start with our forehead, right on top of your eyebrow. Place 3 or 4, wherever it's more comfortable for you. Fingers here, and a little bit tilt your head like this. Tilt your head front. No tension in the shoulders, no tension in the back of the neck. You just hold it for 10 seconds. You press, very good. Press into those points, so that you don't think about skin, muscle, you think about the bone. Now you step away one finger and you press here. Regarding the science behind pressing into your bones with a good amount of pressure, it stimulates your osteoblasts. Osteoblasts is the one who makes the bone. In our case scenario, it stopping you know, the bone is resorption happening, so damage in the bone is happening, and we stimulate osteoblasts to create more bone. So the Japanese woman knew what they were doing. So now you moved again and press. You press those points for 10 seconds, that's more than enough, especially for the beginner. It's not the acupressure of Chinese medicine when you press for almost in a minute, but this is enough. This is still our face. Now you take 3 fingers and you put your ring finger on top of the eyebrow. A little bit, if you think about this is a ridge of the eyebrow, and we're going to be putting it here because afterwards we will go down. So 1, 2, corner, heel, corner. I don't know if it's called heel, maybe it's called corner. This one, I don't know, I'm not a makeup artist. Okay, and right now you again let your head drop, and you should feel a little bit sensation on the second finger, on your middle finger right now, on the second point. We're going to stay here for a little bit, and sensations are okay. Trust me, even if you feel a little pain, it's okay. For 10 seconds, nothing will happen. And sometimes you have to go through pain to get rid of the pain. That's another way I'm putting it with my clients, that sometimes have techniques be very sensational for them. I'm like, well, we can stop and not do it, or we put right now under the eyebrow. We can stop and not do it, and you walk away with the same pain in your body, and the body takes a lot of energy to hold that pain, or we can go through the pain and get rid of it. And I mean, any pain, any tension, first of all, it's not the tissue issue. I mean, it's a tissue issue, but it is your nervous system, okay? It's your nervous system, so it's a lot that goes to it. It's inflammation, adhesions of the fascia, trigger points, whatever they call it, desintoxication of the tissue. I never will be able to say that word in English. Anyways, it's not healthy. If you think about youth, the kids don't have a pressure points. And trust me, when people say, oh, it's probably my nerve pain is different. Nerve pain is like electric. Your hands will automatically stop doing that because it's impossible. Now you find the corner of your eye, one corner, and second corner. Don't press here, but find somewhere inside. So don't press too much inside of your eye, but here you can put in enough of pressure. You're just gonna be standing here for another 10 seconds. So more pressure are outside corners. Very interesting, because this is where the ligaments are. Now we find the bottom ridge, and when I talk bottom ridge, this is a ridge. It's like, it's like this, yeah. And we don't go here. We don't press here, yeah. We press in right like this. We don't press in the soft tissue, but we like stand on that ridge, okay. So we find one right in the corner, 1, 2, 3, and we stand. 1, 2, 3, right on the ridge. And girls who have under eye bags, Japanese women would recommend you to do this daily. But we do a lot of other things. There is a lot of theories. There is a lot of explanations. I stick to the more explained science-based, but I do love getting to know Chinese medicine. I'm trained in Chinese medicine. I'm partially trained in Thai and Japanese, and I like to get a better working. If somebody been doing it for 100 years, must be working, right? So why would we not give it a try as well? I do this massage very rarely, maybe once per month, when I feel like my tissue needs a break and my body needs a little stimulation of the points. And now you stand next to the nose like this, and you press there. We already been there. If you notice, there's a lot of areas that we already been, because we all talk about one thing: healthy and beautiful doesn't come without healthy in our subject. Press. Press. Now take 3 fingers in between your eyebrows and press it there. And try to press like inside. Tilt your head. Relax your shoulders. Very good, girls. Very good. Now you find the beginning of your ear, this part, and right the bottom. So you find these two points. If you open your jaw, you will actually feel that there is a divot, a hole. I like to say hole, but I'm pretty sure you can't use the hole when you talk face. And this technique, so you find those, open your mouth, close your mouth, and you will know, like, yeah, that's what she's talking about. And this technique needs to be done when you're smiling. 10 seconds could be sensational. For me, today is a little bit discomfortable, but like sweet pain. I mean, pain is very subjective. Breathe. Very good. Now we go with 3 fingers under the zygomatic arch. Where would you put the bronzer? Right here. So not right here, more like this. Find it, and yeah, I can put even 4 fingers. So it's even more easy for you to understand. Stand here, stand here, stand. Breathe. Very good. Now we look at our philtrum, the top of our mouth, and we find where it's the bottom. Before our teeth starts, you find this point. This is an emergency point for Chinese medicine as well. If you feel dizzy, God forbid you have like a panic attack or anxiety, this is a good point to press. Or somebody is feeling that they need emergency point, you can firmly press. It's on the bone in a divot before the teeth starts. Right here. Don't press with your nail like I do sometimes. And press. Very good. Now the same on the bottom, but you will go, so this is the deepest point, and you will go a little bit up again right before the teeth starts. It's okay if you start feeling your teeth. All of those points are nerve endings close by, but nothing's bad going to happen. Press. Stimulate them. Now you find the corner of your mouth. Close your mouth. Think about you pressing your teeth. Very good. Now you place your hand right here. So after your chin, you walk a little bit. After the corner of the mouth, you place it right on your jaw bone. But not how we usually work on the corner. We pray a little bit higher. You will also feel a little divots there. Stay here. Stay closer to the bottom, but not exactly from the bottom. Breathe. Now on the masseters of the corner, 3 fingers. Very good, girls. Mm-hmm. Very good. Now with the sternocleidomastoid, right below the ear, find the spot. It's almost like it's behind the sternocleidomastoid, but be careful because there are nerves, so you might feel nervy, and if you feel nervy, no need to press on nerves. Press on the muscle, on the meat. 3 fingers. Shit. Breathe and relax. Now the clavicle bone, you will feel here is actually the bone is 2. So we will be pressing, but not like this. We will be pressing like this, okay? On this point. So I'm pressing on the bone. Not into thyroid, on the bone. I'm standing on top of the bone like this. Very good. And we're going into the back of our neck, where the skull meets the neck. We take our occipitalis muscle like this, and we compress it for 30 seconds. Everything which you can. So from the ears, like if you find your ears, you walk, you find this ridge and this ridge. We already did this. And you compressing it for 30 seconds. Good grab. Chin a little bit down, that will help you to grab more. Do not bring the head up like this now. 30 seconds. So not like this, girls. Better do double chin like this. Will be more help. Now from this side, very good. We will be going these very strong hands like this up. And girls, when I say like better do double chin, it's like you are not actually making double chin. You know, it's just a position of elongating your back of the neck. It's actually working against the double chin. Okay, I just want to clarify that. Okay, so with the strong hands, they will be meeting where exactly my hair is. With the strong hands, starting from the forehead, and the back of the neck, you start moving the tissue together. So we are working right now on frontalis occipitalis like this, and when the hands meet right below my bun, you go again. You go and very strong, like you lift in this like this. You see how strong the redness appears? The only way you girls not seeing desired results in massages sometimes is when you don't follow the instructions. If I say press, press, feel comfortable pressing. But in general, the natural techniques do take time. It's most important to commit and not give up. Continue. I changed my hands just to, and I'm moving this tissue together very deeply. Like my hands are imprinted into my, I'm not doing it like this, I'm doing it like this. I'm dragging it like, dragging it. I don't like dragging, but yes, I'm dragging it together. And again, drag this together. Bring that forehead. Now we will go more closer to the temporalis and eyebrow. So will happen like this. But for the back, it will means the same. You're still working on perhaps this bun and then that bun, okay? So from the eyebrow, the hands need to meet on the middle of the head. Another time. this edge, this is all falls down. So I might as well now, second one, bring it up and remove the limb stagnation. Last one. Very good, very good. Let's remove any possible pure tension in your sternocleidomastoid. Tilt your head and let's walk nicely. Walk nicely. I hope you already can grab it much deeper and you're not afraid and it lets you go. When people say I cannot grab it, I'm like, well, that's a lot of fibrosis and inflammation there that you cannot grab it. It's like one big undefined tissue, so it's a lot of work. But when it's also very good, because then you're gonna see a very good result when finally you can grab it. You know, it's always two sides in the story. You know, if you see a lot of opportunities, so what we do, we stand and we put a little pressure. You can stretch it. If you're not worried, if you know that what you're doing, you can press a little, compress, all good. You might feel after what we did, water in the throat, or like people say, like sometimes like itching throat, or like more saliva, which is good. And it's more saliva, it's parasympathetic on, and just the lymph system working with our neck. Good. Now you slide this down and slide this down this way, both ways. Very good. And now we go into the temporalis. So again, the idea, you imprint your hand into the skull. So in order to imprint your hand into the skull, you need to tilt and wait. Wait couple seconds, and then you see where's my floor, where's the bottom of my palm standing? Right on my temples. And now 1, 2, 3, I waited and I very deeply lift this tissue for less than a centimeter, because I can't go as deep, as fast, further. Now I tilt to this side, I wait 3 seconds, and I lift it my hands are imprinted. I feel like, I'm holding my brain. Imprinted. And now both of my hands are holding the tissue. They're not just moved no, they are holding. You see, they are doing the cat eye. And now again, another side, I relax my shoulders. Drop your shoulders. You hold in your head with one hand. And now do again a little move. Girls, we can do it. I'm with you. Do not drop your hands on me. And now another 1 centimeter. Very good, very good. Hold it there. Who said that it will be easy? The facelift, natural facelift. Now we wait again. Wait, and another roll up to the top of your head, and another side. Wait, and roll. My fingers are almost touching each other near to my bum, but we're doing one more, and they're holding. Drop your shoulders, breathe, exhale, inhale, and lift again. And again, my holding, it's all bicep holding, not your neck, not like this. Your bicep is holding. Very good. You see, I promised you beautiful face, but you're gonna have also strengthened arms. Now you're standing here, drop your shoulders, and slowly let your hands rest. Not for long. Now we find the ears, and we walk on top of the ears, and we find due 20 point, and you start massaging it. I want you to start doing the circles. The circles, you will feel sensations and clarity in your mind. Chinese medicine promising, but we massaging it and preparing ourselves to go again with some other technique. But I'm pretty sure you're all loving the result of this. How you didn't touch even the eye area just by lifting forehead and working on temporalis, how much it gave us. Yeah, now we do the final one with the same occipital and forehead. But right now I want you to touch your forehead like this, like one sleep, and the occipital like this, and you're going to be slowly lifting your towards my bone and hold. Very good. Now change the direction. Let it imprint. Let you understand that you are not talking. You are working on the lifting. Lifting needs little power and beautiful work. See you soon.